Everyone. Welcome. I'm so a few minutes late. I'm a day and a bit late, aren't I? Yes, sorry. Supposed to be live yesterday. Had to bail. Picked my daughter up from school and she'd fallen off the climbing frame, scratched on the front of her leg and hit her face and bruised inside and looked very sore and felt a bit sorry for herself. So I felt I couldn't. Had to be, present mummy, giving ice cream and chips and seemed to make her feel a lot better. I was just a bit worried, when they fall over and hit their heads, so she just wasn't quite herself, but she was fine after a couple of hours. But there you go. Better to be safe than sorry. So yes, tonight is about men's skincare basically and how men look after their skin or how they don't. And issues and what's the difference between their skin and our skin. So their skin is thicker, has more oil, ages quite differently to ours, as you've all noticed. And it's their attitude towards skincare obviously makes it another issue to deal with when looking at dealing with men's skin health. So it's thicker. So men's skin is 20% thicker than ours. They're already beating us. And they have more collagen than us. Their collagen is more present in their skin, which obviously we know helps with ageing. So also their collagen reduces at a steady state. When we get to a certain age, sort of, 40s, 50s, our collagen dives down, whereas men's just reduces very slowly. When they do age, their wrinkles are significantly deeper than ours, and they do tend to have puffier eyes. And men tend to get, men less often get rosacea, but they do get it's more severe than us. So they get less issues than us. When they get them bad. So the oiliness, they have more sebaceous glands than we do, so they produce more oil in their skin. Obviously, we know that sort of moisture helps the aging process as well. Obviously, because they have more oil, they can be prone to have more acne. They tend to have larger pores than us. As I said, the incidence of acne is increased. Shaving, so we don't have to worry about that most of the time. So shaving, men will shave generally over 15,000 times in their lifetime. It's irritating to skin. Can be worse in sort of younger, fairer skins. Again, that's because they're probably on the rosacea scale, as we've discussed in previous lives before, that rosacea is significantly higher in people in sort of Caucasian pale skin. And poor lubrication when people are shaving, so using soap or whatever, can be quite abrasive on skin. If you imagine you're shaving always against the grain of the hair, which you always see people do, causing irritations, quite unpleasant. And attitude to skin. So aging concerns men less, generally. I mean, if you age and you look more like Brad Pitt and George Clooney, then what is there to dislike, really? But just generally aging concerns men less than women. Skincare, I think, generally men think skincare is probably for girls. It's not considered a particularly manly thing to do, to worry about your skin. So that's a sort of process we need to try and break, really. I think it's more common, skincare sales for men has massively rocketed, but I think that's generally a slightly younger generation. So, the likes of my husband's age, oh hi Helen, and above, I think, are not very concerned with their skin. Trying to get them put on SPF is a bit of a nightmare. So, SPF, as I bang on about all the time, is vital for skin health. We all know that. Let's put that over there. But for ageing, 90% of the ageing is from the sun. Everyone loves having a tan, but the tan wears off and the damage stays forever. So, SPF as well quite often is not popular in men because it can be quite oily and heavy, and as we discussed before, they already have more oil in their skin, which puts men off. So finding an SPF that has less oil in is very useful for men. Cleansers. Now, cleansers are important because they have oil in their skin, so they tend to use soap. When we strip, but soap and things and shower gels and things can be quite stripping to the skin, and when you take all the oil away from the skin, what happens is those sebaceous glands, which men have more of, think, oh, I've not no oil, and produce more. So stripping your oil back completely is never a good thing to do. You can use cleansers that have emollients in that are great at removing the oils, also very good for sensitive skin, and you can use them to lubricate for shaving, which is great. So as far as this products I use, I've been suggesting having something called Sensicalm, which is a cleanser that I use for ladies with rosacea. That is good at removing dirt, removing oil, but not all the oil, but still has an emollient in, so it's really good as a lubricant for shaving and for cleansing. So to use in the shower, quick wash of the face, shave with that, take it off, and then finish it off with some SPF. Now, I agree, lots of SPFs in the past have been heavy and unpleasant, and you know, you go outside, you do any work or you do any sport and it just runs off your face, and it's not nice. So what I would suggest would be an oil-free SPF. Something like I have is called Clear Shield. It's oil-free, stays where it's supposed to be, and you don't get that shine. Men don't want to shine. They don't want to look like they've got products on their face. I appreciate that. Again, because they're not considered very manly. We don't think that, but you know, it needs to be geared towards what people want. So an oil-free SPF is fantastic. So I was doing like a package with the two together for Father's Day. So that's ridiculous. It's gone. Oh, so it's the cleanser and the sunscreen. So it's perfect. You can wash and shave with the cleanser and just pop on the oil-free sunscreen, and that's easy, isn't it? Really, it's not a great massive performance. Not loads of products. So I've got a few packets, a few sort of bits of those left. So if anybody wants any of those, let me know, or they can be bought individually. So just drop me a line and let me know. So I thought it makes quite a nice Father's Day gift. Beats socks and, you know, mugs and whatever else. Although at the moment I think people are probably quite pleased for anything with lockdown birthdays, and so yeah, lockdown Father's Day potentially. But yeah, if anyone's interested in that, just let me know. Drop me a line. They are very popular, and those two products are quite specifically helpful for male skin. Obviously, men get acne, adding a salicylic acid, and obviously I have serums for that as well. So they get all the same problems we do: rosacea, hyperpigmentation. Oh, hi Sophia. And yeah, rosacea, hyperpigmentation, aging, obviously in a different process to us. Obviously I refer back to Brad and George again, that, you know, aging isn't always that bad in men. So yes, any skincare issues anyone's worried about and they want any advice for their chaps, then let me know and I can find out for you what's good for them. They can have a consultation, although, you know, again, not considered very manly, but, you know, skin health's important. But yeah, these two products would be great as a gift. And yeah, just drop me a line and I can give you some more information about that. No obligation to buy if you just want to chat about it, either together or as a one. But getting those guys in sunscreen is just so important. The ageing, the skin health and everything else. And the sun's back out, although I hear it's going to be going away again at the end of the week. So fingers crossed, it'll be back again very soon. So yes, sorry I was a day and a bit late, or a day and a couple of minutes late. I hope that was informative. It's just important for us to understand why, you know, products are different for men and women, and how guys seem to, you know, age in different ways to us. It's, you know, physiological, can't help it. We get to a certain age and things just go, whereas men just on a very slow change in their collagen. It's not fair, but it's just the way it is. But again, I hope you're well. Any questions about those two products, let me know. They are great. So drop me a line on their prices or how long it take to get it, and I'll happily answer those for you. I was just thinking what's going to happen next. So from Friday, I'm going to be doing a series of videos of frequently asked questions. So it's going to be frequently asked questions Friday, because I get asked things quite a lot, like, does this hurt? Do injections hurt? Can I have numbing for this? How long can I stay out in the sun after I've had a peel? Will all my skin fall off when I peel? The answer to that, by the way, is no. There's a long, lengthy answer. Obviously, it'll be in the videos. So if anyone's got any questions or anything they want me to feature in a frequently asked questions Friday, let me know. If not, I'll put a post out on Friday and see if we can get going with that. Oh, Sophia's got a question. Any particular age for the products? So you mean for the men's health products? No, not really. No. I think insurance-wise, I mean they're not treatment serums, so I think age-wise it's not a problem. But from 16, really. I mean, under the age of that, we don't worry. They're sort of less concerned with shaving and those issues. But I will get a proper answer for that for you, and I'll put it on here later, Sophia. But yeah, from 16, definitely not a problem. Yes, I hope I answered the question. I'll be more specific for you later. And yes, any FAQs you want me to answer in the video form on Fridays, let me know. Hope you're all okay. Go back to my child with bruised face, who was made better with the ice cream, aren't they always? Hope you're all well. Take care. Bye.